That's similar to what I think it's JTN hopes for every time. He goes for Master Pedestal Shovel, leading to a required item. And here we go. We got multiple different starts. 2 starting Sanctuary, 2 starting in the Link's house. It looked like a full heart in the Sanctuary, and I didn't get to see what was in the house.
50 rupees in the house.
And bear with me, I'm going to have to pause and restart my stream because it looks like it's lagging behind a little bit.
Looks like we found some powder, at least.
So that's one of our fetch quest items. So powder is for Magic Bat, which is in the basement under the blacksmith's house. Now, what he's doing underneath the blacksmith's house, I have no clue.
Oh, the cane.
Where was Kane? My stream is still lagging behind quite a bit.
I'm seeing cane on Lumberjack. This could be Aga required still. All right, so it looks like we have Gus, EpikRainjer, and KillerApp. Gus is currently checking out the forest. And KillerApp and EpikRainjer are looking like they're in the same location, checking out behind the bar.
Alright, it looks like I've got my streams caught up, and it looks like Jim has dropped off stream?
Yeah. We just got the ice rod, actually, as well in the village.
And the answer, Sarah Zelda, no. I've actually got a pretty busy day today. I usually don't play the 8 Eastern races. The only race I'll normally run is the 2 or 11 if I'm not commentating or tracking. And a lot of this might be repeats from what you guys have already been seeing. Like I said, I just got my stream. Ooh, that's Hammer from the Bottle Merchant. That is a nice early find. So while Cane may be required, and it still may be an Agaseed.
Sorry, was that a cane or was that a fire rod?
I'm not sure. I thought it looked like Hammer, but they marked Fire Rod. It could have just been distorted on my end. Looks like chat's yelling fire, but there's Hookshot. There's no doubting Hookshot. That's in the Well of Kakariko. Yes, chat's correcting me saying it's Fire Rod. I'm sorry, chat.
Let's see what blind is hiding.
So, oh, Bombos already, so it's already one good item. And the single arrow.
Indeed.
I think that's the only item you need in this game, right?
Yeah, that's how you. That's the final shot for Ganon.
Yeah, a lot of people like seeing Bombos early. Bombos is good, but when you already have Fire Rod, unless it's used as a medallion for Mire or T-Rock, it's not useful. Ooh, we got 3 crystals in the Light World. It didn't look like 5 or 6. It actually, was that just 1, 2, and 3?
It looked like they were regular crystals. I didn't see what numbers they were, though.
I think I definitely saw Tower 2, Palace 3, but I couldn't tell what Eastern was. Alright, so Library. What does Library hold for us?
That was the hammer, right?
Yeah, that was quick, but I thought it was the hammer too. And if that was hammer, that means blue boots are required. And they would be early too, presumably, if they don't have to go through Agata Dark World. So they may have to go through Agata Dark World to find boots to come back and get hammer. Yeah, Script Casual, this does not look like a good start. They haven't got all the clear signs. This is an Agassiz. They still need Cape or Master Sword. They also need Lamp in order for it to be logic.
They also need a sword to get the curtain open.
Yeah, so even if they have Cape, you're right. They do require at least Fighter Sword. So we got 1 checking the south of Hyrule, and we got 1 checking Eastern Palace areas. Sahasrarla's hut is about to see what we get from there.
Oh, there's the glove.
Which cane was it, Lumberjack? Was it actual Samaria or was it Berna?
It was Samaria.
Okay, because I know chat was asking. So to answer the question in chat, that would be Samaria, the red cane. Not sure what happened to our bottom right runner, Jim. They may be getting another runner in there. Not sure. We'll let you know when we find out.
Feastal said we've just got the 3.
Three runners, less for us to keep track of, less for our trackers to have to worry about.
That's just setting us up, isn't it, for a troll seed?
Pretty much, because Jim is a very good runner. Jim would have been a joy to watch.
There's the mirror.
See, he's a nice bandit. He gave out mirror today.
And the baby shields.
You know, I see a lot of runners. I don't know if particularly these would, but I see a lot of runners just avoid shields altogether. And it looks like Epic is going up to check Ice Cave, while the other 2 are closely following behind.
Yeah, they're following in their footsteps for sure.
So the only difference we've had is one person's checked the eastern area. Just Sahasrarla's hut, right?
Yeah, just the 1, yeah. But they didn't see what the pendant was.
But they also didn't actually go into eastern. They just checked hut.
That's correct, yes.
So we haven't got a lot of real divergence yet. We're still missing items. There's Lamp and Ice Rock Cave.
There's the lamp. Yep.
So that's leading us into a bunch of different logic paths. They also have Power Glove. So that means Death Mountain's open. With Mirror, they can get all the way to Hera. They don't have anything to kill Moldorm yet, but maybe on the way up they'll find it. But it looks like Epic's gonna go do Escape, the first half of Escape.
And KillerApp is going behind the sanctuary here, dropping underneath.
The Seed's dropping very good stuff early, but the issue is a lot of it does not get you to Dark World yet. They're still looking for Moon Pearl, they're still looking for Hammer, Titan's Mitts, or they're looking for the rest of the required items to do Aga.
The items that they currently have really opened up a lot for them, which could be difficult to decide where to go after that. Nothing really in the drop down by the sanctuary.
Yeah, so interestingly, somebody made this comment that KillerApp is going to show us dark rooms. The KillerApp actually skipped Ice Rock Cave, so it does not have lamp. And KillerApp is one of those runners who may not need lamp. There are some runners who can do every room completely in the dark.
Yeah, it definitely requires a lot of extra skill.
Yeah, so right now he's doing the road up to Death Mountain in the dark, which that one's not too bad. The first half of it is the part most people don't know if you're coming in from the front. A lot of people do know how to navigate this in the dark if you're coming, like, let's say you had Flute and you're coming from the back side of the top part of Death Mountain. People know how to do that side very easily. Looks like he's having a little trouble, though. It's taking him a minute.
It sounded like he fell a couple times, but he's going to make it.
Yeah, he made it. And with the old man in tow.
Let's see what he's got. Just a bit of love. EpikRainjer is doing the back of Escape here to rescue Zelda. Although in this mode, Zelda isn't actually in her cell, she's already in the sanctuary.
I think, to answer another question in chat, which is from a Shiri, I think it's really just going to depend on what Turtle Rock is, whether they're going to want to do it or not. If it's a pendant, they'll probably, even with the required items, unless they're just missing a ton of stuff and can't complete any other dungeons, they probably won't even try to touch it. People still remember #OldManLove. I don't know, did you ever watch that stream?
I'm not sure I did.
I believe it was Hiei. I know Hiei was one of the two commentators in that stream, and it was clipped. And pretty much somebody spawned in the mountain cave, and you know, they have all kinds of names for you getting healed by all these people, but for the old man, for some reason, he just shouted "Old Man Love," and it just became a meme.
That's awesome. The memes are great. See what we got in Paradox Cave here. Just some bombs.
Nothing cool. But to be honest, I don't really expect them to find anything cool for a minute. The biggest thing they need to find, though, is Moon Pearl. Other than that, I don't see them finding anything major for it. But who knows? This could just be a front stacked, like there's Cape.
Well, that gives them access to
the actual Aga Tower. They still need the sword. There's Moon Pearl. Alright, so here's the options they have right now. They either need a sword, which will lean them more towards the Aga route, or they need the boots to get the camera off the library shelf. I won't say that this isn't a good sign for chat, saying that Aga is closer to required. Well, the thing is, chat, that they did see Hammer. They know Hammer is in library. So if they find boots before they have to do Aga, they have Dark World access. But either way, Aga still may be required for Kane anyways.
The only way I don't see Kane being required is if Turtle Rock and Misery Mire are only pendants.
And T-Rock has to hold literally nothing. And we got a full heart container on the Lonely Island. Did you happen to see what was in the end of the Spiral Cave?
Not much.
Okay, I was gonna say if we didn't catch it, we're gonna see it here and again from Gus's screen in about 5-6 seconds as he takes this slow walk around.
Oh, it's the mushroom. fetch quest.
2 fetch quests. That's interesting early game. I actually hate having fetch quests early game because that just gives you more places to check before you have to make the decision on Aga or not. But Aga's still not in logic because they don't have a sword yet. They can't even do it.
Exactly.
Well, Sin, that doesn't mean that somebody won't attempt it. I expect Hera. Like, Hera is somewhere good to check. It looks like most of the runners are heading that way. And if they find anything to hit Moldorm with, they can finish this. I know we know they won't find Hammer, but ooh, the basement key. That's actually no, it's not bad. They have fire rod and they have lamp, so basement's not too bad. And basement is required.
Let's see if Killer does some coffee break strats.
I always do. This room just gives you the perfect amount of time to do whatever you need to do. Nope.
Looks like he's going the long way.
I don't think he has none of the normal items, unless he wants to waste a bomb, which he only has 6. The only other things he can hit it with, I think, are the rods. Is he doing it late? He's doing it late. Killer App got tired of avoiding the tiles. There's still a third pendant. They had a 4th person in Caladrius, but they had technical difficulties on the stream, and they just decided not to replace the person they took off. 3 pendants are known? I didn't see how they checked Dark World, did you?
No, I'm wondering if maybe there's someone in chat that has seen other people's stream.
Well, all our trackers have marked it. They marked Ice and Misery Mire with pendants. And Swamp.
Oh, Killer App.
Oh,
Killer
he
App did
checked
a
it.
check, okay.
Yeah, he did a check when he went through the portal on Death Mountain. Okay. I didn't even catch that. Sometimes these runners check things so fast, it's hard to even catch it. So we rely on you, chat, to let us know when we mess up.
EpikRainjer doing eeny, meeny, miny, mode to decide where to go next.
So that's not bad. And it looks like he found all the Killer found all the items in Hera. None were a weapon he could hit Moldorm with, so he decided not to continue his trek up the tower. Or I guess maybe he didn't want to risk the big chest. Yeah, because that's only 2 items, right? There should still be one more. And it's all from Moldorm himself.
Well, it looks like it's Eastern now.
Jim had technical difficulties. Yeah, Dude is one of the trackers, and Walthier is the other one. Yeah, so they've got a few options. It looks like Killer App's going to go dip into Eastern and see what he can get. He can't full clear it without bow, but he has 3 items he can pick up. So they might lead to something useful. We got EpikRainjer doing fake flippers. He's going to go see what's on the island and Hobo. While this is a neat strategy, it is a sweet sequence break, not in logic, and will likely not provide him with anything used to move forward. I think the only way this works to his advantage is if Flippers is an Eastern, And then one of the locations he checks has like boots or a sword.
It's heavily possible that there's a sword in Eastern and a sword in the waterfall area that wasn't intended to be retrieved until they got the flippers.
Yeah, so that's a rich hobo under the bridge. He just gave him 100 rupees.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to pay for rent right now, so, you know, he's living under the bridge.
Yeah, both routes were found super early, but there's still some trolley items left. Bow's the biggest troll item that's left.
Bow always seems to be that troll item.
Well, it's because logically it can be anywhere except it can't be in Ganon's tower as of this seed because Eastern and Pod are required.
And there's the sword. The sword was in the big key chest there.
So that's definitely pointing more towards Aga now. I know KillerApp's probably hoping he finds the boots. Because I know if I was running this, I really would not want to do Aga 1. I would want to see what else is available before I did Aga 1.
Well, if I was running this seed, I think I'd probably go straight to Aga after finishing this dark room.
Yeah, I probably would too. I wouldn't like it though. But, I mean, what does he got left to check? I mean, he's got, what, Agon's Cave. I'm trying to think of what else he even has to check. He doesn't have lamp, so technically he has Ice Rod.
He could hand in the mushroom.
Yeah, so he has like maybe 3 or 4 more checks. And maybe basement of Hyrule Castle. But I assume, like, it looks like he's going to go check Ice Rod, and a big reason I assume he's going to do this is while a lot of people have mastered a lot of dark rooms, the ones they don't master are Aghanim's Tower dark rooms.
Yes, that would be very, very tricky in the dark.
It's just because it's not done often. So it's not very often you run into an early Aga 1 seed that does not provide you lamp in a super convenient spot. And technically, I guess this isn't really a super convenient spot for lamp, but it's not a bad spot for lamp either.
The witch just had 50 rupees.
Alright, so we know that check is no good. So that means it's pretty much Aghamon's Cave or the basement of Castle if they want to try to avoid Aga 1. Now, they have Mirror, so it wouldn't probably be a bad idea to check basement of Castle. Just because he can mirror out and go straight to Aghanim if that's his plan anyways.
Yeah, that's not a bad... That's definitely a pretty good strategy.
I don't... Did they find all the items in Hera? Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
So, one from the small chest, one from the... No, the basement was the small key. Or the downstairs at the beginning was the small key. The basement was the big key. The big chest was the compass. So, no, they found 2 items, yeah. One was in that first small chest, and one was in the big key chest, or one was in the chest right below the big key.
That is correct, yeah.
That means Moldorm has a map. Sorry, I had to rack my brain for a second. There goes Gus getting his plastic sword. And see, this is what I'm talking about. KillerApp's checking other things rather than going straight for Aghanim. Just because he wants to make sure. Even though this is a sequence break. Zora is in play, but Zora is 300 rupees. Somebody has already checked that. Waterfall. No, Agona's Cave has not been checked, and basement of Hyrule Castle, I believe, has not been checked. I think that's about the only two other places that could possibly prevent them from Aga 1.
That is correct, yeah.
It can. So here's the thing, Troopster. They know where Hammer is. So if boots pop up, then they don't have to do Aga 1. Well, they actually do have to do Aga 1 because Kane's required. So either way, they might as well go do it anyways. You're saying the one chest in basement got checked? They did backtrack to it. Never mind. So just Agona's Cave. So it looks like Gus is just going to go to the Aga 1. I mean, yeah, technically Aga's required anyways, because Kane's required. Hera had a boatload of nothing.
I believe there was a five bomb upgrade there. I don't know what the other one was.
So it looks like Gus is the first one to go make the go to Aga 1. They can't check mirror spots yet because they have no access to Dark World yet.
KillerApp is still putting it off.
Well, he hasn't. If he has, oh, he's doing Houlihan. I guess he wants more money for Zora. So, with what we have left, chat, what would you guys like to see? Because some of the trolley items they already have. They do know where Hammer is, so Boots could be a troll.
Boots and Bow seem to be it? Question mark. Well, I guess also the book.
Vulgar, do you and JTN talk a lot? Vulgar suggested Master Shovel at pedestal leading to bow.
That would be fantastic.
A T-Rock bow would actually not be insane just because T-Rock is required anyways. If you wanted that to be trolly, do bow and left side of swamp. Since it's green pendant. Or it's a pendant. It's not even green. Samaria is the lumberjack item. Hammer is the bookshelf in the library. Silver Pig, yeah. Ashiri answered you, but the stars next to the symbols for the crystals and the pendant means that that's the special crystals and pendant. So Dark Palace and Pot are required to get the big bomb for Fat Fairy. And then Ice Palace is the green pendant that you would turn into Sahasrara. Sorry, I try to keep. I'm trying to keep up with Chad at the same time as the race.
Gus is just getting ready to finish off Aga 1 here.
And KillerApp is still avoiding. So this is what we're discussing. Like, a lot of people do not want to do Aga unless they exhaust everything. So it looks like he's gonna. No, I thought he was going to Agona's Cave. Maybe he is.
Is Aghanim being a troll today?
Aga down. Let's see what's on the pyramid.
I'm gonna guess a red rupee.
So here's what's fun. They don't have they have access to technically all of Dark World, but they have to do it in a roundabout way. So since they have hookshot, they can go through north and go all the way around. It's a bottle. I was trying to think of their path through Dark World. They can dip pot if they want, but without bow, it's not a lot. It looks like Gus is going to go straight there. He thought against it, I guess.
Maybe he'll go check catfish.
I could see that, or you can just go around the north side and go towards Thieves Town, which is like the normal starting spot. Yeah, it looks like it's what we might do.
Definitely there are more options up this way. Especially having a mirror.
Yeah, yeah, Graveyard.
You could check Graveyard Ledge if you wanted to, and the King's Tomb.
Well, see, he might be like me. When I was first running the randomizer, and I had to learn this the hard way, I didn't know you could check Graveyard without gloves or boots. Without the Titan's Mints or the boots. I didn't know you could just walk through the graveyard.
Oh, man.
So it ended up being a required item. I think it ended up being boots, which had like bow locked out or something, and I ended up not being able to complete the seed over it. We do have a Troll Dorm fight, which is exciting.
That'll be our first crystal.
Oh, and he got an easy kill on him. He needs to fall at least 4 or 5 times. And there's that map, and crystal number 1 for Epic. And you can see KillerApp still not wanting to mid defeat. But like I said, I figured he would check the basement before he went up to Aga. Just because he has mirror, it's a quick check.
Gus just checked the Graveyard Ledge and was awarded with 300 rupees. And I guess he can't check the King's Tomb right now because he doesn't have boots.
Yeah, they don't have boots. Well, I don't know why he's not going farther around north side. Maybe he is just going to go back and check catfish? God. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he can even get back across. They don't have flippers. He's actually stuck on this side now.
Indeed, until he saves and quits.
Yeah, the other 2 racers are on their way to Aga now, so they'll be following shortly with what Gus is doing. Or close to what Gus is doing.
We'll see if they end up checking catfish real quick. Oh, Bumper Cave. Gus is gonna see what's on the cave there, just some bombs.
So somebody made a good point in chat. They are running Plastic Sword, Green Tunic, Dark World right now.
With the baby shields.
The baby shield actually helps a little bit, which is, we don't want that. They should take away the baby shield. They should go have it eaten by one of the things in the swamp. I'm sorry, I wish bad things on these people, because bad things happen to me when I race.
It's all about karma, right, Karma?
Oh yeah. And bow. Well, that's one troll item now. Bow is in Skullwoods.
Good stuff.
So with the finding a bow, the biggest thing that they're looking for now is the boots. Because boots are required, boots are required to actually get cane and hammer, which is just funny. Error, it depends on where boots are. Boots are locking out both Hammer and Kana Samaria. Storm, you do not have to have silvers to complete the game. You can actually complete Ganon with just a Master Sword.
That would be long and painful torture.
I've done it once. Yeah, so Hammer and Kana Samaria are known for the people asking in chat. I had the one's on Library, one's on Lumberjack Ledge. So when they find boots, they have both. And I believe every runner knows both those items are in those locations.
I'm gonna make a guess. Oh, what?
Oh no, I just like that double, he shot one fire rod shot and hit both Gibdos with one shot.
Oh yeah, that fire is great.
But what was your guess?
I'm gonna guess that boots are an ice palace, so they need to find the Titan mitts first before they get the boots.
That's true. So boots are required. They know the location of Hammer and Cane. They also need Titan's mitts, and they also need maybe another medallion. They need another sword upgrade. So they're still far from go mode. And they still need they do need yeah, they don't need flippers for anything. Both swamp and ice are pendants.
Both have a lot of chests, so you never know.
Ooh, and we got a death. The Zora turns into a dead fish. So KillerApp is taking a break up on the pyramid.
Learning life lessons from Aghanim.
Well, Epic just finished his Aghanim fight, so everybody is in Dark World now. Okay. Somebody's got his stream pulled up, and apparently his personal stream title says that he's babysitting. There he goes. Maybe he'll be glad that he had chat all worried about him.
So we got Gus in there fighting Mocula. EpikRainjer's going up to see what lessons the catfish holds. And KillerApp is going in to check out Pod. So this is good. Good route divergence.
Gus is doing a really, really hard fight right now. He's doing Fighter Sword Mothula without half magic. Oh, he did have a blue potion. Okay, that wasn't as bad as everybody probably thought. Unless he misses with fire rod shots.
And he finishes up. Good job. There's a shovel. Is my shovel dream alive?
Wolf, that is Aghanim. They had to be Agha 1. So that symbol on the tracker is just a tracker to see if Aghanim was killed. And yeah, good job for Gus. He actually did that fight with Fighter Sword, Fire Rod, and regular magic. And Green Tunic. Don't forget Green Tunic.
I look forward to see what his sprite looks like when he gets a male upgrade.
I don't think any of our runners have found a male upgrade yet, which in Dark World is really dangerous. A lot of the enemies will do 2+ hearts of damage with every hit.
Yeah, anywhere from 2 to 4 hearts of damage.
Yeah, the Fisher Price shield. Chat keeps finishing that with the Fisher Price shield.
I like that. I also like calling it the baby shield.
But it doesn't do anything. It literally just deflects like the little arrows from the Blue Knights and maybe the spears. We got 300 rupees in C-shaped house. And we got a refund at the rupee game or the chess game.
We got KillerApp going through pod, picking up all the keys.
I do like this play. He is going into Thieves Town knowing he can't get one chest. But, I mean, he can completely clear everything but that one chest. And it's not that bad.
EpikRainjer picking up his bow, sorry.
Oh, you're good. I don't expect he'll have too much trouble. It just depends on how his blind execution is.
He might be lucky and get a mail upgrade while he's in here.
Oh, KillerApp took a death. Probably intentional death in pod, though. Bloomerang up on Gus's screen.
And the flute.
So, somebody did say that, I don't know how, but somebody said flippers are known. Did we see anybody go Desert Palace area?
No.
Okay, because I know I saw Error said that the flippers were on the Desert Palace ledge. And Error is a pretty good runner at this game. Flute's actually a great find, though. So Flute gives them access to a lot more, well, faster. Without Titan's Mints, it won't give them, just around the world access. But it does give them a lot of fast access to places without having to save quit. Yeah, chat's confirming flippers are on Desert Ledge. And apparently KillerApp checked it. We're missing a lot of stuff KillerApp's checking. Yeah, JTN, your poor dream. No Master Shovel this seed.
EpikRainjer taking a death. Trying to get into that back half of Skullwoods is definitely tricky with the Gibdos.
So B, let's just hope that the boots are like left side swamp or somewhere just as trolly. Well, they can't be left side swamp. They can be ice palace before cold stare.
Why couldn't they be left side swamp?
You actually need hammer to get deeper into swamp. And hammer is boots locked.
Right, okay.
They can be in mire.
Yep.
They just can't be at the end of mire. So there's Ether Tablet, and Thieves Town had a couple good items.
Yeah, not too bad.
So what Ether Tablet means is that they only have a 33% chance of not having the right tablet for T-Rock at this point.
And watch it be that 33% chance they have the wrong one.
That would be the best thing ever. If Quake was required for T-Rock and they have not found it by then.
Instahazarla has it.
Or something is trolly. Yeah, Gus is in pretty good shape as of right now. I would say he has what we usually say is an advantage. Not necessarily a lead, a super lead, but he is advantaged right now by items. His execution's been fairly sharp too. Like that was a pretty clean blind fight, given that he only has green tunic. What that was bow, or he has bow. What did he get off of blind? Did you see it?
No, I'm just waiting to see what the restream shows here.
Anybody's arrow capacity? I knew I saw arrows. I was like, silvers?
It's just a 10 plus, yeah.
Okay. It's so quick sometimes. And I saw arrows and he flipped to his bow. That's why I thought it may have been silvers.
The explosion of blind just sort of distracted me.
That's because we like to see blind die. And there's another good Mothula fight by Epic. And he gets his shovel. And we got KillerApp making the Thief's Town play with very low hearts. Hopefully he can make it through and find his couple items in here that are valuable. Well, chat, once KillerApp gets through Thieves Town, I'm sure we'll get to hear the Swag Duck National Anthem. I actually didn't count it either. Bloomerang, it's 4 items in Thieves Town, right?
That is correct, yeah.
No, the hammer chest does not have an item. There's oh, he left. He didn't go back in. He didn't go back in for the flute.
Oh, he might not like that later.
He literally died jumping off the ledge to go toward the flute. He will go get his bow.
Yeah.
That is so sad, especially since we know how close he was to that chest.
Gus just finishing up the shovel game.
And there's the
Ooh,
boots.
There's the boots. The boots.
Okay, Gus has a severe advantage now. So he's going to be at a mirror right here. Go get his hammer. He already knows where Samaria is. He can go grab that. So I believe Gus actually might be in go mode. No, Titan's mitts. He's missing mitts for potential go mode.
If it's being nice to him, then those will be in a crystal dungeon. However, if it's the way we want it to go, it'll be in Ice Palace.
Could be in Hype Cave still.
Oh yeah, nobody's checked that yet. He's gonna go check Magic Bot now with his trusty hammer.
Yeah, I don't hate that check. It's on the way. It's quick. Yeah, he does need a sword upgrade as well. So he's not done yet, but he's close. He's 2 items. There's the red boomerang. The lag boomerang. I don't think anybody's checked ped yet.
They can't without a book. They need literacy.
Yeah, Gus is going to go back and finish pod, which is a pretty decent play. He can finish pod, mirror, finish Eastern. So that'll be two crystals down for him. On top of the 2 he's already got. He'll be at 4 crystals in probably next 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely good routing decision on his part.
And we have Epic going through. He did make it to Flute Chest. Oh man, the digging game having the boots.
Just the right amount of a troll right there.
The reason I don't like it is nobody's gonna miss it. The reason I like it is because you can believe a pair of boots are just buried in the dirt. Yeah, I think Quake being required for T-Rock is our last hope at a PED.
Somebody in chat saying Master Sword on pedestal with the other swords on tablets. That'd be great.
That's actually possible. You don't need a sword upgrade to complete any of the dungeons, other than Ganon.
Correct, yeah.
I think that would be the best troll ever. Just make them plastic sword every dungeon.
Definitely a good chuckle right there.
Now chat's all hoping for 2 swords in Ganon's Tower with the last sword on Ped. Well, if they're in Ganon's Tower, they'd have to be... See, even with them being in Ganon's Tower, that doesn't work. They have to be somewhere that's locked by the other sword. I think tablet swords is the only way that Ped becomes required. Or Quake. Because if you put a sword pretty much anywhere else, then it's accessible prior to Ped. That would be great. Somebody in chat said sword at GT Big Chest. Oh, the book off of Armos.
Nice. So Gus still needs to go into pod, correct?
Yeah, he has a portal already set up. He's just gonna warp over and do pod. He's got the book, so Desert's probably the next play.
Oh, is he just gonna go straight to desert?
Oh, he has an open pod. He had to go grab Kiki.
Oh, okay, yeah. KillerApp about to get his or her boots.
And then the 10 arrow upgrade and the blind defeat for Epic. Epic will probably be getting their boots really quickly too. I would assume that's their next stop is going down towards Digging Game. And that will let those 2 will be on a fairly even pace. It just depends if KillerApp goes back into Thieves Town. Like KillerApp really needs to go back and get his flute.
Looks like he's gonna get his hammer.
Yeah, he has to mirror here. I think he was thinking he could walk back up and then mirror, but then realized he didn't have Titan's Mitts. So all in all, the seed hasn't been too trolly to our runners. It's actually been a fairly nice seed.
It seems pretty linear at this point.
Oh, there's Quake.
Our medallion dream is dead now.
That means they just need Titan's Mitts and a sword for go mode. Vanilla Master Sword is the only dream left.
We can always hope.
The odds are so stacked against at this point, though.
Well, we're currently under 1 hour, and possibly we'll be go mode pretty soon.
That is interesting. Gus didn't go straight. Oh, neither one of them did. Where's Killer going? Okay, he's just going to King's Tomb. He doesn't have Titans, though. He can't get to King's Tomb from there. I was going to say what's interesting is the Gus didn't go back and get Kane yet. Yeah, so literally the only hope is Master Sword being on pedestal, but both the other sword upgrades have to be Master Sword locked. So that literally means what somebody said earlier, Master Sword had to be on pedestal with the other two being on the 2 tablets. I think it's the only way this works out to be a pedestal required seed at this point. Oh, somebody said Master, somebody did find Master Sword. EpikRainjer just found the Master Sword. Pedestal Dream dead.
We tried.
But that is a Master Shovel, technically, JTN.
That's quite a stretch. EpikRainjer activating the flute.
Master is at the shovel dig spot. So JTN should be happy, though, because that's about as close as he's gotten so far. Oh, Stumpy had Master. Okay, never mind. Somebody said it was dig spot.
KillerApp has gone back into Thieves Town, so that's good for them.
Yeah, here comes the flute. So here in a minute, we will get to hear the actual Swag Duck national anthem. I don't know what to think about the shovel hiding explosives. Are you reading chat at the current moment?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Sin's comment's great. The Sin said the flute kid's a terrorist. He's hiding explosives.
Oh boy. So I take it the dig spot was bombs?
Yeah, it was a KillerApp died in Thieves Town.
Thieves Town is very, very hard to do with just your green mail.
I forgot what that hallway is called. I know there's a hallway called, I think somebody nicknamed one of the hallways in this game the Hellway or something.
Isn't that in Turtle Rock?
Maybe. I forget what they nicknamed that hallway in Thieves Town, though.
Oh, right. Yes, you're correct. You're talking about the one that KillerApp is just about to go into?
Yeah, the one he just died in. This is where he died.
Yeah.
He got trapped in between 3 of the amoebas.
Oh, man.
And I'm sorry, I know we're not naming off all the monsters' names, but Zelda is one of those games that's very unique in the fact that unless you read up on it a lot, you don't know what the creatures in this game are called. They will never tell you. Oh, and another death for KillerApp.
Did KillerApp at least get to bomb the spot there?
I don't know. We'll see, because Ether was down by... He hasn't collected Ether, but that was down by Blind. He is going straight back in, though, so... Oh, he didn't get to bomb it. He died to the lizards prior to bombing it. And we do have Gus downing Pod. And he gets a full heart. It'd be kind of sad if that was Sankart. So while we got a minute while Gus is deciding where to go next, he has pretty much the whole world open to him. Where do you think Titan's mids are going to be? Because that's what he's missing for go mode. Of all, as long as he remembers where Samaria is.
Well, he can currently go into Desert Palace, which I guess that's where he's going. And I guess that's it, really. So it's got to be in Desert Palace somewhere.
Well, technically, he can get in the swamp because now he sees flippers on the ledge.
So deep in Swamp Palace, maybe Argus has it.
If it's in swamp, you want it to be left side because nobody wants to do left side. You'll see runners go straight from as soon as they reach the big chest room to Argus, and just to avoid going left side.
That's true, yeah.
People are, since Pedestal Dream died, people are hoping that silvers are on pedestal, and that they don't find another sword upgrade, so it's silverless Master Sword Ganon.
Oh, that's so mean.
It's actually interesting to watch, though, so if you're going to hope for that, though, hope they don't find an armor upgrade either, and they have to do it with a green tunic.
That will just really give them a chance to check their execution and test that out.
It's only 3 or 4 hearts damage per hit. They can take it. Oh, there's the Titans minutes. Gus has made every right call. So you know what Gus is in right now, right?
He's in go mode. 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah, so now we got Gus in go mode. Well, he still has to get the Master Sword. He doesn't have Master Sword yet, but we know where it's at.
Hopefully he doesn't go too far without finding it now, because he doesn't know.
Yeah, he just has to go check Stumpy, which is a normal check. Yeah, it's dependent on him going to get the Master Sword, which we know is at Stumpy. But with the calls he's been making, we'll see what he does. He may just go straight. He may just go straight to T-Rock after he gets the cane, and hope there's a sword in T-Rock. If there's not, though, Fighter Sword Trinex would be interesting.
It would definitely be an interesting move to make because he would be banking on one of the Turtle Rock chests or one of Ganon's Tower chests having a sword upgrade.
That's not a bad gamble, though, if you think about the number of chests.
It's probably a gamble that I would make.
Yeah, because it's not like you're looking for one item. You are, but you're looking... There's 3 copies of that item, technically. So instead of 1 out of however many chests are left, I mean, just in Ganon's Tower, you're looking at, 3 out of 22 could potentially have it. Well, we know it's less than that, but because we know where 1 is.
Very good fight with Lamolus there. An EpikRainjer just finishing a Palmasaur King.
Yeah, Gus also has to go back and get Kane.
Let's see if Hype Cave lives up to its name.
And disappointment.
Not really. Yep.
There's been a big complaint about that too. There was one version of the randomizer where it used to get like 2 really good items at a Hype Cave. Now you're lucky to see a 1 tunic upgrade. So I've heard the name change suggestion for Disappointment Cave floating around. Misnomer Cave. Chat's good.
Someone wants to rename it to just Cave. .cave.
And then he wrote just Cave.
And Gus is gonna go up to Turtle Rock.
No, you gotta do it right. You gotta do the cave formerly known as Hype. There we go. Caladrius had the same idea I did.
Although, interestingly, Gus is not looking for...
Did he forget?
the cane there.
I think he forgot. He's gonna go into Turtle Rock and realize he doesn't have it.
He probably got overexcited thinking, I'm in go mode.
Yeah, because he knows where Kane's at. He's seen it. He just probably thinks he's picked it up. Oh my god, he didn't see that it's not right below Hammer yet.
Oh no.
I bet he thinks he has it. He's just not noticed it yet. He'll notice it here in about 5 seconds. After this bombos goes off. When he can't get across the this first part of T-Rock. Well, Willard, we had technical difficulties on Gem, so they just cut out the 4th. And welcome to chat, Willard. You see him slashing?
Yep.
Oops. And there he goes. Yeah, he knows where it's at.
EpikRainjer picking up the book and finishing off the Armos Knights.
So he is still going to make that gamble. He's going Fighter Sword up the mountain, hoping that one of those chests has Master Sword.
It's a pretty decent gamble to make.
Yeah, but if it doesn't pay off, that could cost him first out of the streamers, out of the ones we're watching. Because then he'll have to backtrack, find a sword upgrade, and then come all the way back up to Ganon's Tower. So he did remember Kane. Yeah, good kill on
Good kill for Killer?
Yeah, a good kill for Killer.
With only 1 heart remaining too.
I mean, this is brutal on the defensive side, though. They're still in green tunic this late.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal, actually.
Epic isn't in go mode yet. He will be in just a minute. Epic will be in true go mode as soon as he gets to the torch room and desert. That is true. People are saying he could go all the way up to, he could go all the way through Aga 2 if he doesn't find the sword. And then he just has to go back up the pyramid after he finds one. Yeah, Tunics and Turtle Rock would definitely be nice for these runners. This seed overall, though, has not been bad.
It has been quite kind to them, actually.
So we also do keep you guys up to date with what's happening in the MIRC because, like I said, there is 38, 39 runners for this race. The three currently on stream are not the only runners. So far, nobody has got done. We do not have a first place finisher yet.
However, with the way it's going now, it does seem like we might be seeing some duns pretty soon.
Yeah, I would say, oh, that was kind of bad luck. He got knocked back on the platform by the skeleton. Oh, these chain chomps are gonna hurt real bad if he gets tagged by one.
That was really good.
Though. So Epic is in pure go mode. Epic does not need another item to complete this game, as long as he knows Master Sword Silverless.
Oh yeah, true. He does have the Master Sword. So does KillerApp.
So once KillerApp hits well, KillerApp still has a couple dungeons to do. He still hasn't finished Tower yet either. But I bet he's waiting on Tower for when he is in go mode. He'll probably hit Turtle Rock, Tower of Hera, and then Ganon's Tower. Master Sword Silverless is something that can happen in Green Tunic as of right now. Master Sword was at the ult was Stumpy. Yeah, KillerApp needs to go to Desert. He's activating Flute, so swagged up.
A moment of silence for our swagged up national anthem.
Now, this duck must be special. Because I don't know of any animal that can live inside of something like that without food or water for an extended period of time.
Yeah, neither do I.
Ooh, silver arrows are in T-Rock.
Nice.
So no Master Sword Ganonless, as long as everybody checks the big chest. But here's the funny part, they may not. It depends. Like, they probably will because of the key situation, like Gus doesn't have the next key yet. So I'm sure they will check it just because they have to. Yeah, so Epic's on his way up now to T-Rock.
And Epic's already done Tower of Hera, so only has to do Turtle Rock, and then we'll be climbing the tower.
This is actually closer than it looks between all three runners. Killer's about to be in go mode.
It still could be anyone's game at this point.
And as surprising as it sounds, no one has still done yet. Even though this seed has not made a single runner go into any pendant dungeons. Now for the most fun thing ever, he's got to do bridge. And insta-death.
Oh, dead fish.
That just did 3 hearts of damage with 1 laser beam. And he has to check all 4 chests too, because he needs the sword.
Oh, that magic drain.
Yeah, that is true. Boots were locking Hammer, Cane, and Mitza seed. I'm surprised he ain't taking the intentional death here. I mean, it's a free heal up to, what, 6 hearts? 7 hearts?
He has no magic, so he's gonna have to use his blue potion anyway. Oh, no, he doesn't, because there's a blue potion, or sorry, there's a magic upgrade right here.
Okay, he's just gonna backtrack and make a fairy. I was wondering how he was gonna get by that.
Oh, that's a really good way of doing it.
Nice, now he has...
Being trolled here by...
a fairy he doesn't need.
Yeah. These dancing pokey things? Is that what they're called? Pokies?
Yeah, I believe Pokies is actually the name of those. So we're gonna have KillerApp on his way up the mountain now. Oh, he's doing the hammer switch strat.
That's a smart way of doing it. Fighter sword, not so great on the heads there.
Well, the issue is he can not afford to really miss with... Oh, he's missed twice.
Oh, man.
And that gave the they gave the other head time to lay down 2 different ice trails. Oh, this is gonna be rough. He just had to bust his blue potion so that he had enough.
No, I think he still has 1 more blue potion.
Okay, did he buy 2?
Yeah.
Okay, he did get both the heads down. Nice.
KillerApp is doing a few more checks just to see. I'm wondering if maybe KillerApp is going to look and see if his silver is just kind of in the path that he's taking.
Yeah, I'm curious why he's even checking still. KillerApp, I think, can do Master Sword Silverless. He might not want to, but I think he knows how to do it. That was a great fight by Gus. He just did Fighter Sword, Green Tunic, Trinex.
Lots of skill.
With no half magic either.
And EpikRainjer just got their silvers, so that's good for Ranger.
Yeah, I assume all of them are going to end up checking that chest.
Oh, Gus just went into Hookshot Cave and found a Master Sword.
Nice, so that's a second sword upgrade. So that means he is in literal go mode now.
That was really good for him.
Now, this does mean that the others might be advantaged over him. And the fact that if they check Hookshot Cave, they'll have tempered and silvers.
Indeed. I'm going to make a guess that KillerApp will check, considering KillerApp is going through some of these checks on their way. I'm not sure about EpikRainjer. We'll see.
What is KillerApp looking for?
No idea.
Oh, he doesn't have Kane.
Did he forget where it was?
But that's possible, because he hasn't went back and picked it up yet. I don't know. I don't know if KillerApp ever checked Lumberjack. A lot of people are saying he doesn't normally check it.
So maybe that would explain why he waited so long to do Aghanim, because he didn't actually check Lumberjack.
Well, Aga 1 was their access to Dark World. Oh, he's going to do Hammer Game. I'm guessing he literally forgot. Or never checked. So this is really bad for KillerApp.
Oh no.
He already has Kane, he just does not know it. We do got Gus going into the Troll Dorm fight and died. He didn't fall, he died.
That is unfortunate. Troll Dorm living up to its name.
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense with KillerApp's play is he does not know that Kane is at Lumberjack. Alright, somebody said he'd skipped. Somebody went back and checked it. He skipped Lumberjack and went straight into Lost Woods, so he doesn't even know it's there.
Oh, he might be upset about this then.
So right now, this is between two racers on our live stream. Epic and Gus.
And we haven't seen anyone done yet that aren't being restreamed.
That is true. Nobody has done yet. Which you would assume is crazy. There's a lot of good runners in this race.
I think EpikRainjer took a death to Trinex here.
He's down to... Oh, he's down to just the main part of Trinex. Oh, and Gus fell to Troll Dorm. This is actually great, because this makes it even closer.
Yep. And EpikRainjer's already done Tower of Hera, so as soon as this is done, they'll be going right into the pyramid.
We could see two almost simultaneous Ganon's Tower entrances. I think Gus will get in probably like 10-15 seconds ahead if Epic skips Hookshot. If Epic goes into Hookshot, though, he'll have a much faster Ganon's Tower.
Indeed, yeah, and a much faster Ganon's fight.
So whether or not he skips Hookshot could make the difference on which one of these two finish the race first. And he did skip Hookshot, so this is just going to be an execution battle. They're both going in equally equipped. And let's see, he's in... Let's see how much farther behind he is.
All right, so we've got chest number 1 and chest number 2 do not have the big key, and it looks like people have started to do their guesses. So keep those guesses coming in, and let's see who's right.
We do apologize. There's so much going on right now with KillerApp and how close those two are. We forgot to start the guessing game.
Everyone started it themselves.
He is checking tile room as his third chest. I don't think I've ever seen.
Plan. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that glitch.
And EpikRainjer is going on the left side, so this is still anybody's game. It's really up to chance at this point now.
I don't know if I've ever seen that glitch though. He wasn't losing magic either. That was bugnet.
Yeah, if you are holding onto the wall and wearing the cape, you don't lose magic. It's a really weird glitch.
I don't think I've ever actually even done that glitch. That one I'll have to keep in mind. Green Tunic Ganon's Tower is going to be awful. Oh no! He got hit on the way to the door. He has to use his blue potion to make it through the storage room.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, he makes it through on attempt 2. He needs to watch his magic meter, though. He's very close to running out of magic. Oh, he takes a death.
Oh, man.
Is it just me or did KillerApp stream just stop?
Okay, so KillerApp had to leave. KillerApp needed to do some real life stuff, so we have 2 racers left.
Yeah, so unfortunately, KillerApp has forfeited from the race.
Oh, and we just got a couple of racers that just finished. Cranston finished in first place with a time of 1 hour 27 minutes, and Gardo finished almost 15 seconds behind. So good game to both of them.
So that is 2 good finish times. It was like a 30-second difference is actually a really close race.
Very much so.
That's down to minor execution.
All right, and EpikRainjer found the big key, so EpikRainjer is heading up the tower.
Where was it? Rando room? Somebody saying
way back in the back of the bomb room, it looks like.
Yeah, so for him that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, between 8 and 11. First chest in Rando, so 8.
Oh, Gus. Oh, that was a good save. That was good. Oh, and then the jelly.
No, actually it's 9 if you count torch.
And Zora. Oh, and Gus found the blue mail. So.
Well, that's actually really good. They've been needing an armor upgrade severely. Is he gonna try to make this still? Yeah, I would go out the door and reset.
What is down that way? I've never gone down there.
It's another way to get to the same room where the Armo store is.
Oh.
It just takes you. It brings you in the right side of the bottom right side of the room. So you'll see it right here. After he gets through warping. And there's the room you should recognize. Yeah, so he's just doing right side going to Armos. Unfortunately, that means that the chest with the big key is literally going to be one of the last 4 chests he checks.
It's a gamble you make sometimes.
Gus gambled right side and then decided to go ahead and do ice armor, so it turned out not to work.
He tried.
He tried to take the gamble. I wish he had known how close he was.
Oh, do we have Jim back?
We may be getting Jim back on stream, and Jim is... Oh wow, Jim and Epic are at the same fight.
Neck and neck with EpikRainjer. That's great.
Oh, but Jim has tempered. Hey, look, you guys are all worried about Jim. Jim's back.
Welcome, Jim.
Trackers are trying to get Jim's item list. I don't even know if you guys need to worry about Jim's item list. Jim is in go mode. We understand. But Dude's trying to do his best. Shout out to our trackers. They are doing work behind the scenes, and with all the technical issues and stuff we've been having, I'm sure this hasn't been the easiest race in the world to track.
Yeah, definitely a hard thing to do. Something that I do a lot. I really love tracking, actually.
Yeah, I do either or. I like tracking and I like commentating. I can't be doing too horrible. Chat hasn't told me to not come back yet.
Do you think these guys are gonna open up the very last chest?
I doubt. Oh, they both fell.
And it looks like Gus is getting ready to pick up the master key.
Well, see, Jim is way advantaged. Jim not only has the has tempered sword, Jim has red mail.
So the Ganon hug won't hurt as badly.
Yeah, because Epic is still in green mail. Oh, nice. He got through it on that try. God, these two are so close, but now Jim is way ahead.
A 5 bomb upgrade in the very last chest of the game.
Hey, it is validated run now, though. Now, just a heads up to chat and everybody, I may have to dip out before all the interviews and stuff are finished. I do have real life engagement coming up as well, so if I don't get to stay around, I apologize, but props to everybody in this race that was involved behind and in front of the scenes. And props to chat for wanting all the trolls as usual.
And thank you for the awesome commentary with me.
Not a problem, was a pleasure. But I'll stick around for a few more minutes. But I will probably have to take off before we get all 3 commentaries. He did have a very, very nice Aga 2 fight. He caught up fairly well on that Aga 2.
Yeah, they're only going to be a few minutes apart here, it looks like. And Gus is going up the gauntlet, as we call it.
That tempered sword, though, is going to make all the difference. The tempered sword and the red mail are going to make all the difference. Already in phase 3.
Chat was saying that they might not have red mail. I'm not sure, though.
Well, even blue mail Either way, because I know the girl sprite starts in green. Wait.
Yeah, that's red mail. What happened?
Oh, Epic's going to buy safety potions since he's got green mail master sword.
Oh yes, definitely a good plan. Still not picking up those 50 rupees.
And Jim has defeated Cannon. As soon as Jim goes to the door, we will get you Jim's official time and ask Jim if they want an interview, even though we only saw first and end of the race.
Jem has finished in 10th place, 135.40.
Yeah, so we missed some. I'll go back and give you some of the other finishers. Third place was Act the Balker. He was 2 minutes behind Gerdo with a 129.31. Fourth place was Bamboo Shadow with a 131.21. Super Nin Taylor was in fifth place with 131.39, so only 18 seconds behind fourth. Sixth place was In the Name of DT, 132.52. Solski in seventh with a 133.28. Evandius in eighth with a 133.40. And ninth was Smite with a 135.09. And Jim will be coming into chat. We'll get to ask Jim a couple questions, but Epic died on Ganon. This is gonna be a hard fight for Epic. Master Sword Green Tunic Ganon is no joke.
Yeah, you can't really get hit at all. It's unfortunate.
Master Sword was Stumpy. Tempered was in Hookshot.
I expect Jem probably picked up Stumpy and Hookshot.
We never saw where the third sword upgrade was. It was probably in a pendant dungeon. No! Gus just got trolled armed. I think he was on his last hit with Hammer too. Yeah, so Eastern Big Chest had the first sword DT, and then Hookshot had one, and then Stumpy had a third. He had no audio. Sorry, it took a second. And I think Jim has entered the chat.
Hello. I forgot
Hello
to
there.
mark one item. Can you guess what that item might be?
Well, unfortunately, Jim, you started off on our stream, and then our stream encountered technical difficulties, so we lost you for the majority of the race. And then once KillerApp forfeited, we actually got your stream back. So we only got to see the first few seconds, and from Land Molus on in the gauntlet.
Oh, alright. Yeah, okay, so what happened was I stood on top of T-Rock, saw that nice bombos that is required, and left because I forgot to mark bombos on my tracker.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I went to check all the flipper spots, then the Maya area, and then went into Maya, and then about halfway through Maya, I realized I actually had bombos, and yeah, went back to T-Rock.
You looked at it. That's too bad.
Yeah, that really sucked.
Yeah.
So, where did you find your swords, your shields, and your tunics?
I think one tunic. Actually, I think one tunic was in Waterfall Cave and one in Maya Shed, I think.
I think we had Waterfall Cave checked. I don't think it was there because Epic is still in green tunic doing Ganon Master Sword.
Alright then. Yeah, I don't know. One was in Maya Shadow. In any case, the other one I'm not sure. Tempered I found in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, so you did get Stumpy and Hookshot Cave after the Fighter Sword in Eastern.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. Epic really needs to pop a potion right about now.
Oh yeah, one man was in GT right side.
Yeah,
the second one was.
We saw that one. Where was you said the other mail was what, Meyer?
Yeah, Maya Shed.
That was the one I think KillerApp must have picked up.
So Epic is on 1 heart going into the final phase of Ganon.
But I think he still has his potions.
But he hasn't used them. He's taking a huge risk.
Maybe he used them up and we missed it.
Oh, and that's going to be a death.
Oh, man. He was so close.
Yeah, I was worried. Oh, he's out of potions.
Oh.
Yeah, so Epic just died, jumped for a second time. How close it was when you rejoined our stream. Both you and Epic were both in Lamolus.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty close.
The advantage you had though is you have Tempered and Red Mail. He does not.
Yeah, I was well. I was pretty lucky, I guess, that there was one Hookshot Cave. Yeah, I probably would have even checked it if I hadn't forgotten about Bombos. It was just such a quick 4 chests on the way to GT.
Yeah, and then Gus also died on Ganon. Alright, so it's about that time. Unfortunately, Jim and everybody, I'm going to have to take off for now. I'll leave it to B-Links to finish up with interviews and everything while these 2 racers are finishing. To all our racers that were on stream, it's been great watching. It's been a fun seed. It wasn't overly trolling. And to our trackers, Dude and Walthier, well, good job on the back end, guys. Keeping up with the people hopping in and out of our restream. And everybody in chat, thanks for being the normal trolly wanting souls as normal.
Thank you so much, Karma. We'll see you soon. So, Jem, you said that you were trolled by Bombos. Was there anything else that trolled you?
Well, I wasn't really trolled by Bombos. I trolled myself with Bombos.
Well, yeah, I mean, you trolled yourself, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, not really. Other than that, this seed was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, from what we could see. Yeah, from what we were seeing, Kakariko Village was quite loaded. Seeing the ice rod and the fire rod almost right away, knowing pretty soon that it was an Aghanim required seed. When did you realize that you were gonna have to go in and do Aghanim?
Well, pretty much after. Well, I went to Hera pretty early because we got Mirror and Hookshot. So I just went up that mountain even if I didn't have a sword yet. And then I found Cape and Moonpearl up there, I think. And I already had gloves and Hookshot. So once I found the sword and EP, I just figured I'd just do Aghanim. Screw Aghanim, screw Zora. The cane is most likely required anyway, so I'll just do it.
Yeah, definitely a smart gamble. Are you watching our final 2 fighters too now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty neck and neck at this point, it looks like.
Yeah. Exciting to see who's gonna finish first.
It's definitely not easy trying to beat Ganon with Master Sword. And to have only the green mail, ugh.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. At least we found silvers on the way. Otherwise, this fight would suck even more for those two.
Yeah, we were definitely concerned that we weren't going to find any silvers anyway. What happened to Gus? Gus decided to save and quit and start over again?
Oh, he didn't have magic.
Oh, couldn't lay the torches. It looks like I know there's a way that you can do it so that you only have to light the left torch. The right side always stays lit. But it looks like they haven't done that here.
Yeah, they mistorched it, unfortunately.
Poor Gus. All right, Ranger. Just a few more silvers.
You got a silver listed.
Yeah.
I swear, it's impossible to not go for silver lists out of muscle memory when you have Master Sword.
Yeah, definitely it's hard.
Just, you're preparing to spin, so you're going for the silver list.
Okay, I think he might get a couple shots in here. Ah, and he's dead. Good game. EpikRainjer, 17th place, time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, 14 seconds. Good finish, Epic. And Gus is not too far behind. Hopefully Gus has enough magic to pull through the rest of this now.
He bought potions, I think he should be fine.
Looks like EpikRainjer is going to come in and do an interview as well. All right, Gus. We've got Gus's audio up here. Let's see how he does now. Hello, EpikRainjer.
Hey, what's up, guys?
GG.
Good game.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed playing that until the last half.
Where did you start questioning your life choices?
I feel like I should have checked more of the overworld, because I'm that type of player who needs safety items. I really rely on those, but I'm kind of glad I didn't, because this is actually one of the fastest times I've gotten.
That's awesome. Is it one of your personal bests, do you think?
Yeah, it's not my personal best, but it's extremely rare I get sub 2, honestly.
Yeah, that's really good. Sub 2 is a fantastic time. And Gus just finished up. That's awesome. So, what was it like not having mail there?
It was really frustrating. It's like I was like when I was fighting Ganon, I was waiting for the beeps to use my potions and everything, and he just chunked me out without me even knowing.
Yeah, even with red mail, he takes a good 5 hearts of damage at least.
Yeah, that really hurt. I gotta stop face tanking him. Is what I gotta stop doing.
I love the endings, the ending text here. Ah, yeah, yeah. I don't even know what that's from.
Oh, that's how I felt as soon as I saw that. I was like, that's exactly how I feel.
That's good.
But it was fun. It was I really, really enjoyed this one.
I'm glad. From what we could see on the commentator side and the viewer side, it looked like it was not that much of a troll seed.
No, it didn't feel like one. It felt like really straightforward, honestly.
Yeah, this was a really nice seed.
Yeah, these are the kinds of seeds that you like to have every once in a while, just so that you remember why you play in the first place.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
So let's find out if there's anybody in chat that has any questions for you guys. We just have to give them a second here. So looks like people are saying that you played a really, really great game.
Oh, wow. Thanks. Thank you, guys. No, that means a lot, actually. I felt like my execution was really bad, but thank you so much. That means a lot.
No, you know, from looking at the way you executed Mothula, for example, that was really good execution.
That's probably the one boss I don't like doing out of all of them. I don't know what it is. I just can't stand Mothula. I get scared when I jump down there every time.
I agree. Absolutely. It's the fact that no matter what mail you have, the spikes do 1 heart of damage. And you're on the treadmill thing and there's fire going after you. It's just terrible.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, do you know where you missed your sword?
I kind of want to say Bonk Rocks.
Nope, that was a hard piece.
What was that? Sorry, Jem?
Bonk Rocks just had a hard piece. The sword was in Hookshot Cave.
Yeah, Hookshot Cave had it. So you were pretty close when you walked by it, but we actually thought that it was a good thing that you skipped it because you and Jem were actually neck and neck going into Ganon's tower.
Really?
Yeah.
Gem? Holy crap, that makes me feel really good.
Yeah, it's just having to fight Ganon with just your Master Sword and your green tunic. It was just a really, really, really tough fight for you there. So that's where your extra time was.
To be honest, I actually planned on checking Hookshot Cave on my way to Ganon's Tower. I just completely spaced it off.
That happens.
Yeah, and also when you and Gus were just getting into Ganon's Tower, you skipped the right side. No, remind me again which side you went on first.
I grabbed the 2 chests on the right, then I went left.
Yeah, so Gus went all the way through, and so Gus found a male upgrade, so had blue tunic, but then you found the big key almost right away. So then that really gave you a leap in time.
Oh, that's good. That's nice to know. That's really good.
Yeah, you were all very, very, very close through the whole race. Gus had a bit of a lead for quite a while, just based on some of the decisions that he made early on, but you guys all caught up, and in the end wound up in the same location, only being a couple minutes apart. So very, very good execution.
Right on. Thank you. It's awesome. This game's a lot of fun.
Definitely. So I'm going to take that cue now to thank you both for giving us such a good race and giving the audience something to watch. And thank you, Jem, for being able to come in just for the last little bit of Ganon's Tower. Thanks to Gus, who wasn't able to join us for an interview. Thank you, KillerApp. I know it was definitely hard to keep going with other life things going on. Thanks again to our trackers. Thanks again to everybody behind the scenes. And if you stick around the speed gaming community, you will see that we'll have more races coming up. Our 8 p.m. daily race and our 11 p.m. Daily race, both in Eastern time. And I'm sure if you look onto the speed gaming schedule itself, there'll be other things going on. I haven't checked to see what else is up after this. However, I'm sure that there's something going on with Mega Man or Zelda 1. I know Zelda 1 has some tournaments on right now too. So there's definitely lots and lots of things going on. Thank you, Do for putting in the schedule there for us. So with that, I will bid you all a farewell, and we'll talk to you again soon, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful morning if it's morning for you, and we'll talk to you soon.